Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Respected teachers and my dear colleagues, today I'm standing in front of you to say some words about the moral struggles, how students feeling it. The moral struggle is more about the reality of sins. And it mostly recommended most clearly in virtue ethics. It is evident throughout the history of religious ethics, and we can see, if we look deep into it, we can say that especially among the Islams and between the Christians, with its huge and heavy emphasis on sin. And you will have to add that how the students, what role do the students are getting in these difficulties, and how do they cope with all these issues. One basic thing and one basic point can give the students for training in their educational institutions to respect and understand about the various religions. And first of all, the students will search for their opportunities to develop their own moral skills, and it's like decreasing their amount of sin, the number of sin they are committing. And they will be just out of the threats this world is now going on. And in this we can add particularly the Article 19 in the Indian Constitution that says that stays for providing the fundamental freedom to the people. That is to take a part in providing justice for the people within their capacity. That's the Indian Constitution says, by providing fundamental freedom to the people. And the students won't be restricting anyone from their human freedom, using their human freedom. And how can we promote the kids to moral studies? At first, we must be their role model. And nowadays we can say that children and the students are just seeing their parents and teachers and their closed ones, and they're learning things from them. So be their role model and show them some moral values. Teach moral values, share the lessons, moral lessons that have valuable stories, valuable lessons like that. And just prepare scenarios for them to help them to develop their character, and check that if their school has a valuable education. And nowadays we can see that the moral education is fading out these days. It is just because the youngsters are mostly preparing for their career, and they are just busy. They're just busy from enjoying their life. They just don't care about the moral values, and they have just little concern about the social problems and the family affairs. And the old people are often neglected. Moral values is an important thing that can be improving our moral thinkings, and so we can teach the moral values, and we can just share our history of Islam and our religion throughout after the centuries and after centuries. So I would like to conclude my words that moral values and moral studies are important. Just like us, we are just studying here for the moral studies, moral education, and may Allah bless all of us to win and succeed this world. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.